Ankita and Rakshita, we are delighted to welcome you all to this auspicious occasion of our valedictory ceremony. We are honored to have eminent dignitaries, respected guests, syndicate members, academic council members, faculty members, fellow students, and press, invitees to this conference. Now I welcome chief guest of today's valedictory program, Srimati Janaka Pushpanathan, Director, British Council, South India, British High Commission, Chennai, India, and Professor J.K. Desnayak, University of Varadenia, Sri Lanka, Dr. Syed Dastagir, Principal Scientist, National Culture Collection of Industrial Microbiology, Research Center, Division of Biochemical Science, CSIR National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, India.
2 ದಿನಗಳ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಘಟ್ಟ ಸಮಾರೋಪ ಸಮಾರಂಭ. ಈ ಸಮಾರೋಪ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಮನವಿ.
It's an important part of our culture to express kind gesture to them who have taken special effort to make the function grand success. Now, I would like to call Professor Rajnalkar Lakshman, Finance Officer, Gulbarga University, Gulbarga, to welcome the gathering.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. A very good evening to all on the occasion of the valedictory function of this international conference. And it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome the august gathering on the dais and off the dais on the occasion of valedictory function of the inaugural international conference on recent advances in bio-nanocomposites for enhancing human health. With these 2 days, with lots and lots of deliberations on the recent developments which have occurred in the area of enhancing the human health, and a very productive interactions have been witnessed, deliberations have been took place, and it has provided a very visible kind of platform for deliberating amongst the researchers, the delegates, academic intellectuals, etc. So on this occasion, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome the gathering. At the very outset, with a sense of gratitude and honor, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Madam Srimati Janaka Pushpanathan, Director, British Council, South India, British High Commission, Chennai, India. On behalf of the organizing committee, on behalf of the Gulbarga University, I extend a very warm welcome to Madam Janaka Pushpanathan. Welcome you, Madam. And with a deep sense of gratitude and honor, I would also like to welcome Professor J.K. Dishanayake, University of Peradeniya, Sri Lanka, for gracing the occasion. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Madam on behalf of the organizing committee, on behalf of the Gulbarga University, and on behalf of all the present here. I also extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Syed G. Dastagirji, Principal Scientist, NCIM Resource Center, CSIR, National Chemical Laboratory, Pune. Welcome you, sir, for your gracious presence on the occasion. I also extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who are behind this great event, who stood like a pillar and contributed so significantly for the success of this event. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor on behalf of all the present here, the organizing committee and the university. I also extend a very warm welcome to Professor S.A. Kaganiji, who is with us since last 2 days, the organizing secretary, University of Bradford, United Kingdom, for being present here and gracing the occasion in this valedictory function. I extend you a very warm welcome, you sir. I also extend a very warm welcome to our own Professor G.M. Vidyasagar, organizing secretary, on behalf of the organizing committee, Gulbarga University, for his august presence and taking every care in making this event a grand success. Welcome you, sir. I also extend our Honorable Registrar, Dr. B. Sharanappa, for this gracious presence, and I also extend a warm welcome to you also, sir. And I also extend my sincere welcome to Professor Jyoti Dhammaprakash, Registrar Evaluation, Gulbarga University, Kalburgi, for his august presence in this valedictory function. With the same sense of gratitude and honor, I would like to extend warm welcome to all the deans of the faculty, members of the syndicate, members of the academic council, chairmen of the various departments, teaching and non-teaching staff of the university. A warm welcome to all. And I also extend very warm welcome to all the galaxy of intellectuals who have come across the globe and across the country and present here for the 2-day sessions and deliberated in the event. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all the resource sponsors, delegates, and all the galaxy of intellectuals on this valedictory function. And with the same sense of gratitude and honor, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to media friends from print and electronic media who extended their support in disseminating the deliberations of this particular events to the society. I extend a very warm welcome to all the media friends from both print and electronic media. And I also extend very warm welcome to all the members, conveners of the various committees who have entirely contributed for the success of this event and saw to it that the event become successful. I extend a very warm welcome to all the members and conveners of the various committees who have contributed significantly for the success of this event. And I also extend very warm welcome to all the invitees who have come from the city and from other places. With these few words, I would like to conclude my welcome speech by once again welcoming all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Thank you so much.
ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಜಾನಕರ್ ಸರ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಮಾರೋಪ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮಿಸಸ್ ರಜನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೇನೆ. ಮಿಸಸ್ ರಜನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಮಾರೋಪ ಸಮಾರೋಹಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇವೆ.
Thank you, sir, for your graceful words. Someone very rightly said, gaining knowledge is first step to wisdom, and sharing it with others is first step to humanity. Now, I'm pleased to call Dr. S.A. Bhairuz Kagani, Organizing Secretary, Bradford University, United Kingdom, to share a brief report about the conference.
Hello again, everyone. I want to thank our organizing committee, Vice Chancellor of the University, Gulbarga University, Vice Chancellor of the University of Bradford, the Director of British Council in South India, and other delegates, speakers, students, and staffs that are presenting something here. They shared their knowledge, they supported this conference. Even the behind the scenes, we have got very active students and volunteers and technicians that without their help and support, this event couldn't be happen. Thank you very much for everybody first. I also thank for speakers to share their knowledge and giving real-life examples and samples during this conference, these 2 days conference for us. So through this conference and activities with all your sports, we could organize to achieve that one keynote address, 10 online lectures and individual lectures, 4 lead lectures, 15 in-person speakers, 9 candidates are giving oral presentations, 110 poster presentations, 39 posters in medical and microbial infections, 14 posters in cancer and skin care, 5 posters in tissue engineering and wound repair, 51 posters in diabetic and other ailments, 32 spots registrations, 301 overall participants, and over 50 students participated as organizer. Thank you very much for all your hand-to-hand support and sharing your knowledge with each other. This is the meaning of conference, actually. Why we gather here. So let me I'm not reading from my paper. So we are gathering here to really have a contact with each other, to share our knowledge, to see where we are and where we come from, how we can contact with other higher education institutions. This is start to be able to work globally. I am really appreciating that in past 1 year, one of the very, very really supportive organizations, which is here one of the presenter, I would really appreciate. They have supported about over £250,000 just to connect, give opportunity to the students to grow and go globally. Thank you very much for, in behalf of all organizations, to British Council, Janaka Pushparata. And her colleagues. So I would like to thank everybody to share their knowledge, to share their posters, especially students. As over 32 years experience in higher education institution, I believe and I always say, students are at least one step and more cleverer than the lecturers, the professors. We achieve some level, but your potential to go above us is much higher than what we achieved. That's why we try to give hand to hand to support you mostly, and to go globally, to work together, share your knowledge. The only thing what I can say as my experience, if you are shy, you will not achieve anywhere. As the German has a quote, from nothing come nothings. So please, in the scientific world, be rude, be active, and go ahead. Nothing can stop you. We are here to support you, to help you, as we said, even financially, timely, and we have speakers from around the world. They are here just to support you to achieve your goals. Please follow your dreams, especially in your scientific world. Thank you very much for your all patience in these 2 days.
Thank you very much, sir, for presenting beautiful report about the conference. Journey never ends, but destination ends when you stop venturing. Now I call Somshekar D, Jain University, Bengaluru, to share opinion about the conference.
2 ದಿನಗಳ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಬಗ್ಗಿನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿ.
Good evening, one and all. Actually, I want to share before presenting this. So I submitted my abstract. So I requested Vidyasagar sir and other coordinators. So please select my abstract for oral presentation, because I had some stage fear. So my guide told, no, you have to present, please request. So thank you, sir, for selecting my abstract for oral presentation. And I just came here, so I just presented whatever my work. And so when I came here, so I can see that whatever campus here I observed, it is very beautiful campus, and people here, so I found it is so all are giving so much whatever respect and whatever this one so I can't talk much of this. And thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I call Dr. Shivkumar P. Singh, Palameru University, Telangana State, to share opinion.
Good evening, all. Respected Vice Chancellor, sir, and Registrar Revolution, Chief Guest, and organizers from Gulbarga University, my teacher, Professor G.M. Vidyasagar, sir, and organizers from University of Broadboard, Gagani, sir. విశ్వమందు విభుడు వెలుగొందు చుండ విభునియందు విశ్వము వెలుగుచుండ విశ్వ విపులమై త్రివిడదీయరానిది. So here today we have a global plant. In this plant, all the types of the parts we can see. Like it is an international conference. So as organizers are told, from root onwards, stem, leaves, fruits, birds, all the types of events have organized. poster presentation, oral presentation, keynote address, invited talks, all the types of events shared from this dais. Really, we are very much thankful to Honorable Vice Chancellor sir and organizers. And many of the people came here. This dais can transfer the and give the information and opportunity to discuss each other, and it can also improve the connecting communication between wisdomable people. Really, sir, when this program is beautifully today, we are achieving. But behind this, many of people have struggled. Many of people contributed, like students, MSc students, research scholars, and many of teams like accommodation team, people who are going to receive the delegates, participants from across bus stand and railway station and from their airports, etc. Really, they were contributed a lot. They were worked behind the dais. So, like such a people's success we can achieve today. In this aspect, many of even students like from research scholars, students from MSc, wonderfully we have connected. And many, another one thing, sir, it is like a jatra. Jatra. Knowledge jatra. Knowledge jatra in the sense, all people, particularly from this university, like alumni, they were settled down in different areas. Due to this dais, once again we are here, meets together. Our research experiences, our achieves everything, we have connected each other. Really, it is a wonderful achievement. I am also belongs to this university alumni. I completed my MS and PhD from here only under Professor J. Vidyasagar sir. So, thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your opinion for today. Now I call Anusha D.H., Karnataka University, Dharwad. I request to finish your opinion within minute.
A very good evening for all. I abide by your rules, madam. I'll try to complete my gratitude speech within a minute. A very good evening to all the delegates. Now, I stand before you today filled with immense gratitude for attending this international conference on bio-nano composites for enhancing the human health. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude for the organizing committee, the Professor Dayanand Sagar sir and Professor Vidyasagar sir of Gulbarga University and Dr. S.A. Behruz Kalgani sir from the University of Bradford. Thank you, sir. And it was an effective, successful and productive conference which was excellently organized both logistically and in terms of its content. The level and diversity of discussion was outstanding, which had right mix of time, people and content. Every panel I attended, be it technical session on microbial infections, cancer and skin care, tissue engineering, diabetes and other ailments too, was engaging and insightful. So I thank all the respected speakers for their informative lectures on bio-nanotechnology as a solution for major developing problems. Your talks have made us realize the wide array of opportunities which are fascinating enough as a students to pursue our future career. And you made us familiar with the opportunities which were hidden in the nook and corner of this super small science world. And I cannot forget to mention the yesterday's cultural event, which was spectacular and captivating equally as the academic sessions. At last, I want to thank each and every person who have left no stone unturned for making this conference a huge success. So I thank you for each and every person. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Let's move further. And I request Professor Suresh Jange, librarian, Gulbarga University, Kalburgi, to introduce our chief guest, Srimati Janaka Pushpanathan.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a proud privilege to introduce Srimati Janaka Pushpanathan, who is currently leads the British Council's work as a director in South India as a British High Commission, and she has over 20 years of experience in the arts, education and enterprise sectors. Prior to this, she has co-founded Educational Learning and Development and EduTech startups, which have won the Red Herring Top 100 and the NASCAM Top 50 awards in the innovation category. Madam Janaka has been the part of a British Council's think tank on intercultural dialogue and was also the regional head of the United States India Education Foundation for South India. Madam has a master's science degree in physics, applied mathematics from Madras University. She is an alumni of Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, and Project Zero at Harvard University. Madam Janaka is among the top 100 most influential in building UK-Indian relationships, and she is a part of India Incorporation, and she is also the first ever all-women power lift to celebrate immense contribution of women from all walks of life, driving the glorious future relationship between India and United Kingdom. Madam Janaka is very passionate about equality, girls' education and environment, and she is on the advisory board of women-led non-profit organization and early to mid-stage education and edutech startup companies. In her free time, Madam Janaka is relearning Indian classic music, and she is working towards her goal to cite 50 tigers in the world in India by 2030. Madam, we are very proud, privileged to have you here, and I wish to place on record that so very few faculty from Gulbarga University have achieved the Commonwealth Professional Fellowship. That is just because of the support from you, Madam. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to call upon today's chief guest to address this valedictory program. For this, I cordially invite chief guest Srimati Janaka Pushpanathan, Director, British Council, South India, British High Commission, Chennai, India, to address the gathering.
Thank you. This is the risk of sharing your profile and then have also sort of, be a little shy when the whole thing is read out. But thank you so much for that very warm introduction. And also I feel very humbled and very honored to be in a room full of scientists, researchers, PhD scholars, and of course, so many dignitaries on the dais. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dayanand Dagsar, dignitaries on the dais, dear friend Behruz Khagani from the University of Bradford, Rajni, who's representing the Karnataka State Higher Education Council, dignitaries who are sitting before me, young students, early career researchers, and a lot of faculty from Gulbarga University as well as other countries. You've come from all different states and other countries. I only listened to the last two presentations where I think the chair was saying that, hurry up, finish. I really felt very bad because as an academic, you really want to get through your 30 slides properly. But I listened to the one from Singapore, I think, right? There was one from Singapore and Germany. We'd love to sort of, I'm sure people in the audience would really benefit from the repositories of presentations that are, if it can be made available to everyone, I think that would be awesome. And may the conversation continue really and let it not end with this international conference. First of all, I want to place on record heartiest congratulations to both the University of Bradford from the United Kingdom and Gulbarga University for even thinking about conducting a conference of this scale. And like the young student before me spoke, she was so articulate and also kept to the time and said that this was the most productive, meaningful conference that she's attended. And I think I'm so glad to hear that it is it has had impact on each and every one of you. I'm going to talk about three things. One, a little bit about the British Council and the work that we do and why we support initiatives like this. I'm going to also talk about some opportunities that you may not be aware of in terms of funding, because that came up a lot in our discussions today in terms of what grants are available, what funding is available, not just for research, but also for education. And obviously, I'm going to talk about the UK because that's what I represent, but basically funding opportunities. And lastly, a little bit about the partnership between University of Bradford and Gulbarga University, and of course, our long-term partnership with the Karnataka State Higher Education Council. So in terms of I'll do probably number 2 first, which is the funding opportunities. In terms of what the British Council does, we operate in 3 large sectors, which is the education sector is one sector where we operate really very deeply, both school education, non-formal education, be it TVET, which is vocational, as well as higher education. And leading the South India team is a huge privilege for me because I'm also blessed with 5 wonderful states where higher education and education is a super big priority. I'm sure all of you growing up would have heard a million times that how important it is to be educated and to go to school and college and actually get a degree, because I think I'm sure all parts of the country, but I think in the South it is so much more accented, and we hear it always from our families saying a good education will stand you in good stead. So for the British Council, it's been a great journey in the South, especially with a state like Karnataka. We work very close with the government and the Karnataka State Higher Education Council. And this collaboration is one of the results of this long-term partnership with the State Higher Education Council. I think the vision of the council, the vision of the government, whether it's the previous one or the current one, I think education is a huge, big priority for any government in India, and and more so for Karnataka, because your state has the most wonderful institutions like Indian Institute of Science, JNCSR, you've got IIM Bangalore, my alma mater, and of course you also have a rich repository and a set of institutions which are public universities like Gulbarga, and I think I've been in touch with Tumkur University, which is fairly new, Raichur, who came with us to the UK, and also Bangalore City University and Bangalore University, it's a North University, right? So you also have a rich tradition of public universities, which I think is so unique to the state, like in other states in South India as well as beyond. But I think for us, the big special thing about this partnership is that the British Council was able to provide some support to 5 public universities in Karnataka, and Professor Dayanand Agsarji also came to the UK with us to explore leadership lessons, sharing as well as learning from the UK, sharing with the UK and learning from the UK. And the partnership between Bradford and Gulbarga is very unique because from both sides, I mean, I think Beruz is the sort of principal investigator on that side, and of course you have Vidya Sagarji on this side, together sort of exploring one of the most significant problems in healthcare, which is diabetes and gut health and stuff like that. So I think it's really been a big privilege to be part of this journey for both the universities, and also for young students in the audience and early career researchers. The UK has over 100 universities, and what we call like we have institutes of eminence in India, we have in the UK, they're called the Russell Group, which are 24 universities. But outside of the Russell Group, there are plenty of universities which are which have a unique USP for one thing or the other. So I feel, most often you'll hear Indian students coming to us and saying, oh, I want to go study in Oxford and Cambridge, which is great. I mean, if you do get in, it's fantastic. But there's a whole lot of UK universities there with specialization. And we were fortunate to visit Bradford, I think, in May of 2022. And we were blown away by 2 things. One is how vibrant, I think the city itself, where you're located, is a very vibrant student community, but also Bradford University is a very student-friendly university. If you look it up, you'll know that students love to go to Bradford, and also we realized that there's a big Indian connection. One of your largest donors is from India. So I think I really wish some of you will explore the UK as a study destination, as a postdoctoral destination, or even a PhD destination, and of course a master's destination like many, many students in India are now exploring. So in terms of funding opportunities, I think the best landing point would be the British Council website. But I can tell you about two big initiatives that the British Council has done, and Behruz and I were talking about it earlier. We have something called the Women in STEM Fellowships, which I think is very good. We started it in the 70th year of the British Council. Over £2.5 million have been allocated to this scheme, where young women who are studying STEM in India get an opportunity to go and study in the UK. And of course now it started with India, but now it's expanded to South Asia, and I'm delighted that Behruz shared that Bradford is going to receive some STEM students from I think the world. I don't know which part of the world. Is it going to be India or? They're selected from Turkey. Okay, but I think those fellowships are really good, because if you do explore those fellowships, it pays fully for your tuition in the UK. The one-year tuition is already paid for, so those are good fellowships to apply for. The great scholarships, great as in Great Britain, those are really good too, because it again gives you an opportunity to study a master's program. Every year there are certain thematic areas which you can then explore to study a fully funded master's program in the UK. And for the fifth, I think I'm right, but for the fifth successive year, London has been voted as the most student-friendly city, and the Global Perception Survey conducted last year, end of last year, indicates that the UK is a very student-friendly destination. And also, I think in terms of bursaries and grants by universities, there is huge scope for students and researchers to go and work in the UK. So you might have also heard about visa regulations being more easy than before, where if you do a fully paid for master's degree, then you can stay on in the UK for a couple of years to find yourself a job that you like, and then you can come back to your home country. Or if you're a researcher, then if you're a PhD student, you get 3 years in the UK to be able to explore opportunities in the UK. So that's the broad landscape of what the UK has to offer. Of course, culturally, and I know that we have students who went on a program to Dundee. I think they're there in the audience. For them, Dundee is a very small city in Scotland, and this was a program that enabled young students, undergraduate students from the state of Karnataka, chosen very rigorously through a big selection process. And Gulbarga University sent about 5 of your students to the UK to work on shared global challenges, and they had an amazing experience. I had the fortune of meeting these young students this morning at the university. Thanks, Dayananji, for organizing that. Some of the things that they said kind of struck a chord, and it's pretty similar to what some of you shared in your opinion sharing piece, right? So one of you said that it's all about having that courage to be able to come forward. And I know that one of the students said, Aarti, I think, said, it taught me courage. I mean, for me, for a student who's never been exposed to anything other than, my own village, my own community, and perhaps a little bit of college or university experience in India, going to the UK taught me that. So I feel that stepping out of your comfort zone and being able to, another young gentleman also shared about coming here and presenting, and for him that was a big first step in terms of standing in front of an illustrious audience and actually making an oral presentation. So I feel that this conference has brought out various facets of human behavior, which I think is wonderful, and also at the same time addressed very cutting edge innovation, scientific discovery. Some of those presentations, I only saw the last 2, but I am a STEM major, but I've left STEM long back. I'm not doing STEM anymore, but those presentations brought memories of my own STEM lessons and classes, and it's amazing what science can do. And if science sits at the intersection of somewhere what we call STEAM, if there is an arts element to STEM, I think it makes it more humane. It also makes it more relevant to society. So one of our big flagship programs, the bilateral program, you might have heard of it, and some of you may have been recipients as well of the fellowship of the grant. It's called the UK India Education Research Initiative. It's called UKERI. individuals can apply to it, institutions can apply to it, and I know a lot of institutions in Karnataka. In fact, Karnataka is our highest number, 63 UKD partnerships in Karnataka, out of which I think 12 are still active. Indian Institute of Science clearly gets a lot of grant that way. But I feel UKD is another opportunity. Phase 4 has just been announced. We partner with the Government of India. It's the single largest bilateral program that the UK government has with the Indian government. So I'd encourage you to look at UKD. We're running workshops in various cities. I don't know whether we're doing one in Karnataka, but we're definitely doing one in Chennai and Mumbai. But if there's an option to join online, especially if you're interested in elements of research, which clearly you all are, it'll be really good to sort of sign up for some of those, as well as also look up information on how you can apply. The other big grant that has been that's been sort of flagged off in the UK, it used to be called Newton Baba. Some of you may have been familiar with the Newton Baba Fellowships, which used to exist. It's called the International Science Partnerships Fund. It's called ISPF. It's about 100 million for the world, but a significant chunk to India, because India is one of the big super priority countries for the UK. I mean, it's a no-brainer that it is, because I think, like most politicians and all of us know that India does have the youngest population, a large young population, and the demographic dividend in India is absolutely amazing for any country to partner with. So for the UK, for us in the UK, it's very important to engage with India. Not really, I think gone are those days where Indians would go to the UK to learn something and it's a plug-and-play model. I think there's so much of mutuality and reciprocity. There's so much UK can learn from India and India from the UK. So I feel that these kinds of conferences, truly collaborative, and someone said this is how a conference should be, because you had various elements and various facets. So big congratulations to the organizing committee, to the secretary of the conference, to the co-chairs, and also I think Dayananji, you spoke about the conference, I think, sometime last year with us, and the passion with which you do stuff, the fire in the belly that you have, I think you're all super lucky. Whoever is studying in this university and who's had an opportunity to engage, I think you're super lucky to have an amazing leader like Professor Dayananji, and we've had an amazing interaction with him over the last year. So I hope that may your sort of vision grow bigger and continue. Sincere thanks to University of Bradford. I know that the Vice Chancellor was going to come, but we're missing her today. But sincere thanks to Bradford University for, I think when we put out an open call, I think thanks for applying and thanks for partnering with Gulbarga. The value that both of you add to each other is incredible. And I was just asking Professor Behrooz that, okay, what after this? I mean, what are you going to do? So I think the conversations are going to continue. Hopefully there'll be more collaboration between Bradford and Gulbarga, and Bradford and other Karnataka universities as well. It'll be amazing to see something shape up and continue. I lastly want to talk a little bit about our partnership with the Higher Education Council. I think you had officials from the Higher Education Council. Professor Niranjana was here yesterday, the Vice Chairman of the Council, and you also had Tandavaji for a little bit today. The Higher Education Council in the state is a pivotal body that actually enables all of these things to happen. And the British Council and the Higher Education Council in Karnataka have been working very, very closely. So we believe that this partnership will continue and grow to greater heights, and we'll be actually able to support more and more of these initiatives. And good luck to each and every one of you in the audience. May your work grow and double, triple, and it'll be amazing to see a lot of innovation come out from. Somebody said that Gulbarga is like a very remote place. I mean, coming here, it feels like you're in your own kingdom. 800 acres of pristine campus, beautiful, I mean, air quality. I think Chennai air quality is not bad where I come from, but really I think my colleagues in Delhi should come here probably for a little bit just to purify their lungs, I suppose, because we know what the air quality in Delhi is. So it's amazing the space that you have, the very mindful way in which your campus is constructed. So big shout out to everyone in the audience who's from here in Gulbarga, and big applause to Professor Dayananji for leading the university with such a powerful vision. And thank you for inviting the British Council to this wonderful conference, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to connect with you all today. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing the gathering. Now I request Mrs. Ranjini, Karnataka State Higher Education Council, Bengaluru, to share few words on this occasion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Good evening, everyone on the dais and off the dais. Our Executive Director, Dr. K.J. Chandrasekhar, sir, was supposed to stage this dais, but unfortunately he could not attend due to some emergency in the last minute. So, on behalf of KSHEC, I would like to congratulate Professor Vidyasagar sir and Professor Behrooz for organizing such a beautiful and insightful conference on bio-nanomolecules for enhancing the human health. So many experts across the state, across the nation, and across the world has arrived in the conference to give your valuable presentations, your talks and all. So for those who have come outside Karnataka, let me give a brief introduction about Karnataka State Higher Education Council. So Karnataka State Higher Education Council is a advisory body to the government. And we are policy makers. We give advice to the government in the higher education space. We actually, work towards promoting the academic excellence. We work towards promoting the collaborations, international collaborations. As Janaka has mentioned, we and British Council, we are working from ages to, create opportunities for the state public universities to uplift themselves and get collaborated with the international universities. So, as she mentioned, we have two major pilot projects that we have started with this collaboration. One is the Furthering Higher Education Partnership between UK and Karnataka, and one of that project is with the Gulbarga University. So, I congratulate the PIs from both the side and the Vice Chancellor for supporting the project, and we could see the so much of good outcome which is coming out of this project. So we have another project that we have initiated with the University of Dundee, that was the Transforming Lives Karnataka, Dundee and Beyond, wherein 5 students from the Gulbarga University's Constituent College had participated in that program. And all these 5 students are first generation students. They got an international exposure. They had worked for a project for 4 months, which was co-mentored by Gulbarga University and the University of Dundee. They finally presented that project in University of Dundee with just like how they have presented in the poster presentation here. The similar way, we had visited University of Dundee to provide a presentation. So, with the support of British Council, we would, bring more collaboration to state public universities to enhance the academic and research collaboration within the state. And we always look forward to your continued support. And I congratulate the University Vice Chancellor and all the people who have supported this. Supported the conference to get to this level. Thank you for providing me this opportunity. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Syed G. Dastagir, Principal Scientist, National Culture Collection of Industrial Microbiology, Resource Center, Division of Biochemical Science, CSIR National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, India, to share few words about the conference.
Thank you. So, being a scientist, it is easy to present scientific data without write-up. When Professor Dayanand sir told me to give some motivation, I have to write those motivation words. It's a privilege to come to as an alumni to this university. See, I was one of the volunteer like you people when I was doing MSc here in 42nd AMI conference as a travel committee. I feel proud that when I share a stage after 20 years with the Professor Dayanand, he's the one of the, I traveled many university. I never see a dynamic vice chancellor go to each and every person. Even I saw this morning he was discussing with the selfie with some of the delegates. You feel that is there any vice chancellor who come for a selfie with the delegates? See, I saw a very nice, one of the student told that he has a stage fear. See, once he told that he opted for oral presentation. See, one single oral presentation, he got a courage to come and say few words on the stage. See, this is the platform which gives the courage, right? See, when you want to do the science, I just want to give some of the few words that don't compete with the others. When you want to do the research, what you are doing, what I am doing, don't competition. You do yourself. When you look at the literature is available everywhere, right? Nowadays, when we are doing a PhD, we have to go for literature survey. And nowadays, in a single mobile click, you will get the data, right? Now you develop the skill sets. Skill sets are very much important to survive in the system. One of the interesting aspects, whenever you want to do the research for the benefit of the society. Not only I want to do the PhD, I want to put a doctor in front of my name. That is not going to solve the problem of the society. See, if you look at the ISRO, how it has developed, when they have taken the first rocket on the bicycle, where we stand today. So NASA is coming to launch their rockets from the ISRO center. See where we have developed. See, we have a lot of talent in India, right? So talents, as Dr. Janaki madam telling that the Gulbarga is a remote area, whenever you see the diamond is always comes from the west, not from the top, right? It is very well known fact. See, the always talents comes from the rural areas only. Don't go with my intention is people thought whenever look at the parents at the present generation, they look at the school name and branding. Don't go with the branding name. Look at the quality of a teacher, what he is teaching. That is very much important. When I joined the MSc, being a Kannada medium student, we don't know how to speak the English, right? When we say microbiology, we don't know what is the microbiology. Now we can name the microorganism, right? The way, this all comes from your hard work. You have to pursue. Read the literature. So literature gives the present idea. These are the things these are the conference where we come together to share what we are doing, to understand, better understanding of the students. See what I am doing, you people are much better than what you can go for the next, right? So these are some of the aspects I want to highlight, because some of the things, see, I want to quote with the great scientist Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, what he said. He has defined the fail wording, right? Everybody knows. FAIL, first attempt in learning. F is first, A is attempt, I is in learning. First attempt in learning. Look at how the inspiration words comes out. Even the word which we feel as a fail, he has given a meaning for that word. End. E-N-D, end. What he says? Efforts never dies. Efforts never dies. The another one is N-O. No. Whenever you say no. So he has given a meaning that new opportunities. When somebody says no, it gives a new opportunity for you to find out why he has said no. So these kind of, you need to build attitude. Then only you can succeed. So this is the wonderful conference I have attended after so many. See, even we don't know this auditorium when it was built. When I came, that Ambedkar Bhavan was there on the first gate. Then I realized, where is the building? I know only hostel, Nrupatanga hostel was there. See, the development comes with the progress, dynamism. This is one of the best opportunity I had in the Gulbarga. And whenever Professor Dayanand called me, I never say that, sir, nahi hoga, sir. So because in a busy schedule, we are working on a phenome cohort study in NCL for all 38 labs with a lot of participants. So even in the busy schedule, he was telling how you are coming. I told, sir, I will drive by my own. So he's this morning also telling that don't take the drive risk. See, this is the personal care he has taken to all the, not only to me as being a student, he has taken individual personal interest to all the delegates. They should not suffer any difficulties in this 2 days conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for motivating us by your words. I respectfully call Professor J.K. Desnayak, Madam, from University of Feredenia, Sri Lanka, to share view about the conference.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, Professor Dayanand, the Vice Chancellor, and all the eminent dignitaries, and the distinguished guests and the delegates. I take this opportunity first and foremost to thank everybody who is in the organizing committee and to this university, because this is an amazing conference. Because I've been to India and many times, but also my first visit was to Hyderabad, and Hyderabad always satisfy my taste buds. So, yeah, so the wealth of knowledge that I have gathered, I can't put it in words. And also amazing things that I have seen, that the way how, as the previous speaker said, how the Vice Chancellor behaved, right? It's amazing. Thank you very much, sir. And the warm hospitality, Dr. Vidyasagar was from the very first day that I was introduced to them, the way they have coordinated, and they actually looked into every detail. The meticulous care was taken about every delegate, I suppose. And not only that, what I have seen is actually you are collecting people from all over the world. At the same time, the opportunities that you have given to your people who are alumni of this university, that is, I think, is a wonderful opportunity for all your alumni. And that is what, as a university teacher, I can say university children, those who are the undergraduates, postgraduates, they are all your children. So getting them back is a wonderful welcome as well as care, and also showing the other students, also encouraging them to do their best and to go to the world and to bring it back to your own country to enrich your the technology and the science and technology in your own country. And always India is changing my territories every time, and in this conference also some of my territories are turned. And to tell you another thing, just about the collaborations that the opportunities for collaborations, actually from the very first day, it was like we were sharing our knowledge, and even in the dinner yesterday night, we were mostly, rather than talking about anything else, we were exchanging our views, and that is the first time I got an opportunity in a conference, in a dinner time and the lunch time, and those to share our views and exchange our opinions and to build collaborations. So that is one very important thing actually when it comes to science and technology collaborations. Now it is a global village, and there are no boundaries between the territories, and especially when it comes to science, technology, art, management, whatever you talk about, whatever the subject you talk about, there is collaboration always. And always that is helping us to enrich the human health and the quality of life of people. That is what is necessary, and I suppose this particular conference has fulfilled almost everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Now, the time has come as we have reached the most awaited moment of the day, that is Best Oral Presentation and Poster Award. For this, I would like to call Professor Anand Nayak to announce the results of the Best Oral Presentation and Poster Award.
Good evening to all, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, invited speakers, young researchers, and ladies and gentlemen. It's a time to announce the Best Oral Presentation and Poster Presentation Awards. It is a special moment to recognize and celebrate the efforts and achievements of the participants. So before going the announcement, firstly I want to express our sincere gratitude to all the participants who took time and put their effort for their oral presentations and creating outstanding posters. Your contributions have truly added value to this event and enriched our knowledge. So you know that we are going to have, in this conference we have 4 sub-themes. One is microbial infections, cancer and skin care, tissue engineering and repair, diabetes and other ailments. So as per the decisions of the organizing committee, we are going to present 2 best oral presentation awards, including all the 4 themes. And for poster presentation, there are going to be 2 best oral poster presentations in each sub-theme. Okay, because of equal scoring, we are going to have multiple awards names in this same category. So I'm going to announce the participants who have been selected for the best oral presentation award. So please come on the stage and collect your certificate from the dignitaries on the dais. So for the oral presentations, as per the decisions of the judges based upon the scoring, the best oral presentation award goes to Nuzhat Tabassum, Gulbarga University, Gulbarga. A new phytoprogesterone from Argemona mexicana seed oil, its effects on dermatophytic fungi causing cutaneous mycosis. This was her oral presentation topic. So another recipient is Sangeeta M from Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. So her topic was in vitro evaluation of Thalaromyces islandensis mediated zinc oxide nanoparticles for antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, biopesticidal and seed growth promoting activities. So there is one more participant who has received the best oral presentation, Prashant Kumar CS from Davangere University, Davangere. Prashant Kumar CS. No. So, now I'll go on to the next one, the best poster presentation awards. I'll go by the theme wise. The first one is microbial infections. So under this category, the best poster presentations goes to Yashashwini from University of Mysore, Karnataka. So her topic was green synthesis of silver nanoparticles from bark extract of Kerea arborea and its antibacterial activity. And the recipient of Best Poster Award in this category is Sweta Mallikarjuna from Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. So our topic was extracellular biosynthesis of silver nanoparticles using Streptomyces PGS9 and its antimicrobial and cytotoxic properties. So another participants who has received Best Poster in microbial infection is Vishwanathan TM from Maharani College, Bengaluru. Okay, so now we're going to the next category, cancer and skin care. We have 2 Best Poster Awards. The first one is Ganpati P. Yadav from Coimbatore University, Shivamogga, Karnataka. And the recipient is Pooja V. Gunagambire from Karnataka University, Dharwad. Under tissue engineering and repair, under this theme, the best poster award recipients are Rutuja U. Bandare from Krishna Institute of Pharmacy, Karadi. Her topic was development of herbal nano emulsions from different phytoconstituents for anti-melanogenesis activity. So another recipient in this category is Badrinath D. Kulkarni, KBN University, Gulbarga. So the last category, the last theme was diabetes and other ailments. So in this category, the recipients of Best Poster Presentation Awards are Suravanshi Pooja from B.V. Bhumreddy College of Arts, Bidar. And the recipient, Sahanapriya Gubewad, Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. So we have one more recipient of Best Poster Award is Rohini from Gulbarga University, Kalaburgi. So her topic was phytochemical, antimicrobial and anti-diabetic properties of Catharanthus roses. Sahanapriya Gubewat. Once again, thank you all for your participation. Thank you.
ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ವಿತರಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯಮಾನರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು.
On behalf of Gulbarga University, Kalburgi and University of Bradford, United Kingdom, I congratulate all the winners. Please give a big round of applause. To make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from. We have saved the best for the last. I kindly request Professor Dayanand Aksar, Vice Chancellor, Gulbarga University, Kalburgi, for his closing remarks.
Good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel proud to stand before you after my inauguration remarks. I am for the closing remarks now. As I have already presented during opening remarks of the conference, this event is a part of research collaborations between Gulbarga University, Kalburgi and University of Bradford. It's a great initiation where British Council and Karnataka State Higher Education Council as furthering partnerships between universities of UK and the public universities of Karnataka, where both British Council and the Karnataka State Higher Education Council are the instrumental. I'm extremely happy to see a beautiful dynamite from British Council. Very logical I'm using these two words. Beautiful dynamite. That is none other than Ms. Janaka Pushpanathan. Madam, thank you very much for being with us on this occasion. as you rightly said, since almost more than 1 year we are interacting in the different occasions. It is your motivation, it is your suggestions, it is your strength which has made both the universities, University of Bradford and the University of Gulbarga, to accomplish this event. And your evidence for this happening at Gulbarga University. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Friends, as she has been already introduced, she is Director, South India, Higher Education, British Council. I said a beautiful dynamite in the landscape of higher education. Not only the landscape of the higher education of India, but the higher education of United Kingdom in particular, and the higher education across the globe. It is her motivation which has been made possible for the Gulbarga University to develop this collaborative project between both the universities and this event which is happening here. Friends, I request Janaka Pushpanathan, please continue to strengthen, support and motivate the public universities in the state of Karnataka, and particularly the Gulbarga University and also the universities of UK. Madam, I have to bring you to your notice that the major outcome of this conference, which I never expected, it is not just the sharing of the knowledge. It's not just the sharing of the knowledge between the experts and the delegates. I'm very happy, as I already told you, 3 MOUs have been already initiated in mind, and they are going to be on paper, and very shortly they will be on activities. The Gulbarga University, this is the major outcome of this international event. I wish to bring it to our registrar. This is how the conferences are going to be helped for the universities to build up their academic career, academic strength. It is from the USA, it is from the Netherlands, it is from the Singapore, and it is from the Sri Lanka, where they have already consented to initiate MOUs. And naturally, if once the MOU have been initiated, it will get into the action in terms of the collaborations, in terms of the outcomes, furthering strengthening of the higher education landscape between the Gulbarga University and the universities across the globe. And one of the important events that I'd like to mention at this stage is, as Janaka rightly said, it is only the Gulbarga University which has got both the opportunities of faculty exchange programs and also the student exchange programs. Out of 4 universities in the Karnataka, in addition to the Bangalore City University, Bangalore North University, University Vishwesvaraya College of Engineering and University of Agricultural Sciences, it is the Gulbarga University which has got both the opportunities. Madam, I would like to invite very young, talented students who have been selected, who have visited University of Dundee as a student exchange program. It is the undergraduate students of the affiliated colleges of Gulbarga University, that is none other than Sri Shanabasweshwara Higher Education Institutes, where the students from the arts, science and the commerce were represented. Quickly, I call upon these 4 students to come on the dais. Madam, please present them as a token of appreciation, a momentum on this occasion to the students. You are the right persons. I would request Rajni also, who is representing the Karnataka State Higher Education Council. Both of you please join together and give these mementos. It is Avinash, Savan Kumar, Monica, Aarti and Sanjana. These are the 5 students. Give them big applause, my friends. You know, they are the students who have been picked up from the Faculty of Arts, Science and the Commerce. Yes, this is Aarti from the Shanabasweshwara Commerce College. And then we have Monica, and then Savan Kumar, Avinash, and Sanjana is unfortunately could not make it. I tell you the importance of this visit These are the students who are going to get the opportunities with scholarship for their masters in the Scotland, the University of Dundee. It is only a best opportunity that is being provided by the Karnataka State Higher Education Council and the British Council. I thank immensely both the councils for this support. Yeah, present the mementos individually to all the students. Congratulations to these students, and also I'm grateful to both the councils for supporting these students. Thank you very much. Friends, we know that we are running out of the time. Each one of us wants to go early back to our home. And as a head of this institution, I must congratulate the Department of Botany of Gulbarga University staff as well as the students in general, particularly Professor G.M. Vidyasagar and his entire team of the students for his great concerns and commitment for making this international event to happen on the campus of Gulbarga University. In addition to that, I deeply appreciate the concern and commitment of all these faculties, staff members of the Department of Life Sciences in general, Department of Science and Technology, and also the other departments, without whose support and the involvement, this success of the event would not have been possible. Let me congratulate and thank all the staff members also. Friends, formal vote of thanks is there, but still I'm extremely happy to place it on record the support of the British Council and the State Higher Education Council. I deeply appreciate the involvement of the very distinguished resource person in the speakers. Madam, we had a very heavy number of even resource persons. At the last minutes, we could restrict ourselves. As I rightly said, 50% of the resource persons we preferred from university alumni. They're all one or the other way, the university alumni, and the rest 50% we could give it to the opportunity for the other scientists and the experts from the different industries and the institutions. I really am grateful for all these the speakers who have taken all the pain to come over here to the Gulbarga and then share their knowledge with each one of them. Distinguished participants, delegates, really I'm very proud of you. We were compelled to stop the registration process somewhere around 150 because logistic was planned in such a way that we wanted to restrict to the 300. The moment we reach about 150, despite of the heavy abstracts, and we were compelled to stop that. This is only for your information. Madam, lastly, I have to have apologized to speakers because of the paucity of the time, we were compelled to stop the presentations. And those presentations deliberately we had at the end. The two resource persons of our own university they are supposed to present. And one is Dr. G.M. Vidyasagar Laboratory, and another one presentation was from my own laboratory. I apologize for that because speakers were ready, time was not allowing us or permitting us to continue with this, and because of that we have stopped our presentation. Beirut, thank you very much for your presence here. Please convey our congratulations and appreciation to the Vice Chancellor of University of Bradford, Dr. Shirley Cannum. It is her support and inspiration because of which this event would have become very successful. Thank you very much. Thanks to the British Council. Thanks to the Higher Education Council. Thanks to my all colleagues and staff for their ever-tiring efforts in making this event a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I call Sahana Priya Gubbewad to receive the certificate of poster presentation. Sahana Priya Gubbewad. accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Now, lastly, I call Professor G.M. Vidyasagar, Organizing Secretary, Gulbarga University, Kalburgi, to propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, delegates from different parts of the world, state, invitees. I'm very happy to be here to thank you all on this occasion, because since last 2 months we are working day and night in organizing such mega event on the campus, and the support I got from the university authorities, you all and my friends, was amazing. So I should be very, very grateful to you all. The most important support on this occasion is the British Council, Karnataka State Higher Education Council, Dr. Behruz from Bradford University, the Vice Chancellor of Bradford University, and many more people, particularly the scientists from different parts of the world. Keynote speaker, all they supported well. They visited university in time, they presented their lectures and shared their knowledge with the participants. On behalf of Gulbarga University, I take this opportunity to thank the Director, British Council, South India, Madam Janaka, who is with us today, for making us proud and visiting Gulbarga University on this occasion. Madam, thank you very much on behalf of Gulbarga University and on behalf of the organizing committee. I take this opportunity to thank the Vice Chancellor of Bradford University, Dr. Behruz, and the Higher Education Council, Government of Karnataka. Madam Rajni is with us. Since last, I think 1 year, almost every 15 days or 1 month, she calls us and see the progress of our project. Madam, your interactions, your support from the council, I acknowledge, and on behalf of Gulbarga University and the organizing committee, I thank you very much. I thank, in fact, on this occasion, Honorable Minister for Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, IT and BT, Sri Priyank Kargeji was the chief guest, and he had to be here, but unfortunately, due to his some other schedule, he could not come. Similarly, Dr. Saran Prakash Patil, Honorable Minister for Medical Education, he also could not come on this occasion. Ajay Singh, the Honorable Minister for Legislative Assembly, Government of Karnataka. On behalf of Organizing Committee and Gulbarga University, in their absence, I thank them for their support in organizing this mega event on the Gulbarga University campus. During these 2 days, we had 24 invited speakers, 1 keynote speaker, Dr. Rajendra Prasad from Amity University. Then we had M.V. Deshpande from NCL, Sampath Kumar from IICT Hyderabad, Turan Kok from the Imam University, Turkey. We had Syed G. Dastagir from NCL Pune, Dr. Jaisim Rao, USA, Dr. Hafiz Ahmad, UAE, Dr. Vandana Gormade from NCL Pune, Professor Absar Ahmad, Aligarh Muslim University, UP. Then we had some very important persons, scientists from other countries who could not come on this occasion physically, but they agreed to present their research online. And their names are Professor Ota from University of Mersin, Turkey, Professor Vivek Susain Zita from Udayani University, Bali, Indonesia, Professor Sun Chin Fong, Malaysia, Dr. Merced Perez from Argentina, Professor Alida, Argentina, Dr. Maria from Bradford University, UK, Dr. Shashidhar from CSR Institute, Trivandrum, Dr. Huda Nasir from Iran. They presented their lectures online. On behalf of Gulbarga University and the organizing committee, I thank them for sparing their valuable time with us. Madam from University of Paradiniana, Sri Lanka, Professor Jayapati Disnayake, who is with us on the dais. She is in touch with us since last 1 month. We have been discussing on different issues, research related and conference. Though she was very busy, she is the medical professional, scientist. She made it possible to come over here and witnessed the event, presented her lecture on a very important topic. So on behalf of University, Madam, I thank you very much. In addition to this, there are 110 participants' posters. They came from different parts of India, 9 different states. And since last 3 days, they are with us. They presented their posters, very attractive scientific posters. We were not expecting this huge number, particularly the posters. And the whole organizing committee is very happy. And on behalf of all of the committee members, I thank you all for visiting Gulbarga University and presenting your valuable research with us. Thank you very much. Then I should thank the members, committee members, the faculty members from different departments, science faculty members, the members from engineering section, the members from media, press, members from medical staff, and the members from music departments. All these 3 days, they are with us. They shared their knowledge and made it possible to conduct such huge international event on the campus. On behalf of Gulbarga University and the organizing committee, I thank them. Then, in addition to these, many teachers, professors, our retired professors, Professor H. Raja Saab, though he was in Bangalore, very busy in his some important schedule he had, he came to Gulbarga. Professor Venkataman, Professor N.B. Gaikwad from Shivaji University, Kolhapur, and these professors, in spite of their busy schedule, they shared their knowledge, shared the sessions, and contributed their knowledge with the participants. In addition to this, I should thank the non-teaching members of Gulbarga University and research scholars from different departments, physical education. I should not forget the research students from the physics department who worked day and night with us, and the teachers from physics departments and other departments as well for being with us and making this conference a grand success. I should thank, very importantly, the administration of Gulbarga University, the registrar, Dr. B. Sharanappa, the finance officer, Professor Rajnalkar Lakshman, the controller of examination, Professor Jyoti, and many other administrative staff members. Since last 1 month they are with us. Sir, on behalf of the organizing committee, I thank you very much. Another important is we had on the first day music event, cultural program, and during the cultural program we had participants from the music departments, the Reshmi College, SB College, NV College, and from Bidar, Guru Nanak Dev College. And they presented their art on the occasion, attracted the participants. On behalf of the university, I thank them all. On behalf of, in addition to this, there are some professors, our well-wishers, friends, Dr. Srinivas Nayak from Karnataka University, Dharwad, Professor L. Rajanna, Dr. Kotresh from Davangere University, Dr. Shizapa from Davangere University, Dr. Rajkumar from Mysore University. They came 1 day advance to assist us in organizing the conference. So on behalf of the committee, I thank you all and expect the same support in the days to come whenever we organize. And I am sure that we will also support you whenever you organize any such occasion in your universities. I think Venkatramma, yes. Commonwealth Fest. Yeah, here you can have. Okay. One more thing is, in Gulbarga University, we have the British Council supported for the teachers since last many years and invited 3 professors on different occasions through Commonwealth Fellowships. The first one is Professor Venkatramana A, Department of Chemistry, who visited UK during 2011 as a Commonwealth Fellow. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor and the Director British Council to honor him as the alumni of the British Council. The other alumni of British Council is Dr. Suresh Jange. Dr. Suresh Jange, he visited United Kingdom during 2013 as the Commonwealth Fellow. I request the Director to felicitate him. Yeah. The third one is myself, Professor Vidyasagar. I visited UK, the University of Bradford first, and the Aberdeen University as a Commonwealth Fellow. I should thank them for both occasions. Okay. Last but not least, I should thank Dr. Behruz. We had a very, very interesting project, as he mentioned on the first day. Now we are collaborating. Already we are working on a project, and in the days to come also we are planning to work on the joint project. So on behalf of the Gulbarga University, I thank you very much, Behruz. So I thank all the participants, everyone. I'm sure that I have not missed anybody, but if I missed anybody, please sorry me and accept my apology. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. End of the story is the new beginning. On this note, let's conclude a remarkable, memorable and knowledgeable event.
ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನವು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಳ್ಳಲಿದೆ. ಸಂಗೀತ ವಿಭಾಗದವರು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಮನವಿ.
I request chief guest and audience to raise for national anthem.
I missed one very important team, the technical team, Iranna Humnabad, who has been working with us since last 1 week, and for all the success, particularly the conduct of lectures, online lectures particularly, he is responsible. Sir, again on behalf of the university and the organizing committee, I thank you very much, and to your team.
जनगणमन